back from the dead.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Krisscendo, and you may notice something a little different in this video compared to all of my other videos. Just a little difference, not that big of a deal, but I have a face cam now. So I wanted to do a face cam for this video in particular, as a sign of what's to come, I guess, because I'm going to start using a face cam in all my gameplay videos and stuff like that, but also as a celebration of reaching the 100th video on the channel, which to me is a really big deal, and it's a really cool milestone. It's not really one of the usual milestones, I guess. Those are usually like subscriber count milestones, but this is a really big deal for me, and it should have happened a long time ago, because the channel is almost like 2 years old now, I think. But there was like a year gap where I couldn't upload any videos because I had no internet, or no good internet for like a year. I tried a couple times. I think I uploaded like 4, maybe 5 videos over the course of that year, and it was way too difficult to upload the videos. It took like 2 to 3 consecutive nights of like 6 hours a piece, and usually more than that, because I had to stop uploading like during the day because I wasn't the only person using the internet, and it bogs down the internet. So anyways, it's also like a big sign that I feel officially kind of back. I'm still working things out, and I still haven't gotten a really good schedule, and because I used to upload one video every single day, and that was for a stretch of I think 84 videos where I uploaded every single day since the very first upload, and I was really proud of that. So like that was so disappointing when I had to move, that I had to break that chain, because I was really proud of that. But so I'm still working out getting back on schedule so I can return to uploading one video every single day, and then in the near future, hopefully the near future, in the future for certain, I could possibly switch to 2 videos a day, which would be really cool. But I certainly don't have the time to do that now, but in the future it's totally possible, and it's something I'm working towards. Anyways, I was really having trouble deciding what I was going to do for this particular video, not only because it's the 100th video and a celebration of that, but also it's the first time I have a face cam. So I kind of wanted something like really epic, something really cool that would look grandiose and be really interesting. But every time I thought too much about it, I started to kind of chicken out, just because there's like, it's a whole new concept, it's a whole new situation. It's right now, you can't see it because it's all over here, out of your view, but it's so janky right now. Like I don't have like an official setup for this, so it can just be like a smooth operating machine. So there's a lot of learning and figuring stuff out that I got to do, and I'm really hoping this works with the the software setup that I have. We're gonna find out, and hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, so here's my face cam. Easy my face. That's just what it looked like, for better or worse. Sorry if you don't like it. But also, I figured out what I should do is just something really simple. And so we're going to play something that we've never played for the channel, something that's been popular in the past and is somewhat still popular, and that is Would You Rather. And I've watched a ton of videos of YouTubers playing this game, essentially mainly Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, because those are like the 2 main channels, gaming channels that I watch. And I've wanted to do it myself for a long time, but it felt like it would be sort of silly to do without a face cam, because there's a disconnect when you can't, I don't know, when you go into explaining something and you have no camera, you just assume everyone's going to lose interest because all they're doing is listening to your voice drone in their ear. And I didn't want to do that. But now that I have a face cam, there's a better connection on a personal level. So I think this is a perfect time to do Would You Rather. So without further ado, and without more nonsense on my behalf, let's get right into it. So the first question is, would you rather have x-ray vision or have laser vision? And that's not really a question, I guess. Yeah, it is. That's a question. Okay. Wow, that's hard to say. Wait, Wait a second. This is already answered, or like it already shows the percentage. That's lame. Okay, we're scrapping this one. Next. Here we go. Okay, would you rather have a slight lisp or have a slight cockeye? Okay, so this is gonna probably color me a certain prejudice in a way. Wow, that's a hard decision actually. Well, I guess it's not really, because a lisp, I think that you can get that worked out, right? Like you can go to a speech therapist and get that fixed, or at least lessen the impact of it, or the how strong your lisp is. But well, there's also surgery. Well, surgery is a lot more difficult. Okay, slight lisp. That's my answer. Let me know in the comments below if, like, let me know all of your answers to all of these. That'd be really cool, and we could kind of compare and see where we both rank up and how different we are with our opinions. So, okay, that was a resounding choice for having a slight lisp. Okay, that seems kind of obvious. All right, next. Would you rather spend one night passionately with Rosie O'Donnell or have your 2 front teeth pulled out? This is interesting. One, because my front teeth are crooked as all hell, so it really wouldn't bother me that much if they were pulled out, because then I just get them drilled. Like, you know those things that they put into your, like they drill directly into your bone, and they put like what are they called? I don't know, little pins or whatever, like standoffs essentially, and then they fit teeth over. I don't know if it's like your actual teeth or if it's fake teeth, but that beats getting braces, I guess. But Rosie O'Donnell, okay, a lot of people would say that's gross, but she's a cool broad, you know. I like her. I like Rosie O'Donnell. But passionately infers getting physical, and that I don't want to do. Not because it's specifically Rosie O'Donnell, but I save that for people that I truly love, and I don't truly love Rosie O'Donnell. So let's go with the 2 front teeth. Ooh, that would hurt so bad though. I'm gonna choose it anyway. Wow. Okay, so Rosie's got a lot of love in this fight. All right. Well, I didn't expect that actually. Okay, cool. Now I seem shallow as shit. All right. Would you rather live in the Doctor Who universe or live in the Star Wars universe? This one for me is a lot easier. I am a huge nerd. I will say that I'm most certainly a nerd, but I never really got into Star Wars as heavy as a lot of other people. I know that's taboo to some of you. I apologize. I do like Star Wars, and I like the vastness of the universe, but it doesn't pull me in quite the same way. Wow. Okay, so let me rephrase this. This isn't as easy for me. I kind of looked over the Doctor Who universe part because I just saw Star Wars, and I was like, nah, it's not gonna be Star Wars. But see, I don't know much about Doctor Who either. Can I really call myself a nerd? I don't know either one of these all that much. I know Star Wars a lot more. I'm more familiar with it, and I've seen more about it. I just know about Doctor Who. All right, let's go with Star Wars. And wow, a lot of people decided Star Wars. That's not that surprising. I've seen a lot of the Star Wars fandom, and they're pretty vast, and they're pretty aggressive. Moving on. All right, would you rather be visited by ancient aliens or be visited by mole people? Okay, so I know a little about ancient aliens. I don't know much at all about mole people, except maybe they live underground. Ancient aliens, from what I know, they're powerful as all hell. They're like the gods, like the actual, if you believe it, they're like the actual gods, right? So, are mole people just ravenous, or are they just people that live in the ground? I'm gonna go with mole people, because there's no way, even if they're ravenous, even if they're fucking zombies, they can't be nearly as powerful and as detrimental to our possible doom as the ancient aliens, right? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna move right on along then. Would you rather buy a PS4 or buy an Xbox One? Okay, in all honesty, just to be clear, I do own both. However, pretty much everyone I know and everyone I've known, everyone's always gotten Xbox. They've always been Microsoft babies. I've always been a Sony boy. I've PlayStation. I got the PlayStation 1 when I was a kid. Loved it. We didn't have a whole lot of money, so I didn't have too many games in the entire span that I owned the PlayStation, but we always got the demo discs. If you remember that, it had like, I don't know, maybe 10 games or something, or 10 demos on each disc. So I played the demo for Tomb Raider number 2 and Parappa the Rappa. Oh, what else was there? Rallycross and some mecha game. I can't remember what it was called. I played the living crap out of those, but they're just the demos. They didn't go any further than that. So I was a pro at the demos, but anything beyond that, total noob. So I'm gonna choose based on my experience throughout my lifetime, which has always been PlayStation. It was PlayStation, then I had PlayStation 2 for a very long time. I didn't get an Xbox until the 360. And even then, I only got it because my best friend Ryan, who I've talked about in videos before, he's the one that got me into Dark Souls. He traded me, no, he just gave me his Xbox 360. Yeah, because he was talking about he was going to pawn it. You know, we were kids and we always needed money. He was going to pawn it, and I was like, just give it to me. And he did, so yeah. So I definitely have way more experience and more time invested in PlayStation. PS3 burned me, and then PS4 I only have a couple games, but I love, like I got Arkham Knight, and it's so amazing. I know anyone who's played it on PC hates it with a fiery passion, understandable, but I played it for PlayStation 4, and the way they incorporate the mono speaker on the controller with using the gadgets and stuff, it was so cool, and it's so immersive in that way. But I love to play it when I'm cold. Like I'll turn the AC up and get in just like a t-shirt and like shorts or something, and I'll literally like chill my body, because you're spending all your time as Batman outside in the rain. And so it was that much more immersive, being that I was slightly uncomfortable in that cold and in that darkness and stuff. Oh my god, just love it. I've played the game a couple times over just for that experience, because it's so different than my everyday life, you know. I'm gonna have to go with PlayStation, PS4, to be completely honest. But when it comes to tons of online games and the online community, I think Xbox probably takes it. But I'm gonna go with PS4. So let me know what you got in the comments below. Wow, I would have sworn this would have been split halfway, like at least close. But I guess mostly PlayStation owners are the ones playing Would You Rather, or at least have gotten this exact question. But that's cool, I feel validated. Would you rather be a centaur or be a mermaid / man? Okay, so you either have a ginormic dong, or you have no dong, in the case of being a man. That's, I mean, come on. I'm gonna just, not because I want to have a huge dong, but because I'd rather have something rather than nothing. But if I were a woman, but see, if you're a mermaid, you gotta live in the water. Like that's it. That's the whole thing. You gotta always be in the water. I don't like water that much. So I guess either way, I would probably choose centaur, even though it would be pretty difficult to do anything as from your human life. Like you wouldn't be able to do most of any of those things. Like sleeping in a bed, that would be freaking awkward. All right, centaur we go. And yes, everybody agrees, I'm awesome. My decisions are awesome. All right, would you rather date Topanga from Boy Meets World or date Pam from The Office? Topanga I had a crush on, because that was my era when that TV show was big, and I grew up essentially with these characters. So yeah, she was a crush of mine as a boy, and Pam was not. So I'm gonna go with Topanga from Boy Meets World. Wow. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Pam. Maybe Pam from The Office is super hot. I don't know, Topanga was super hot. Moving on. Alright, would you rather be a genius in a world of unintelligent people? I kind of already am. Or be unintelligent in a world of geniuses? Any smart person is probably gonna choose, if they thought about it, if they took the time to think about it, which is difficult to ask smart people to do, because with intelligence comes arrogance. They go hand in hand, so a person will be like, genius, obviously. But if you really consider it, it would probably benefit you more, and you would be a lot less pissed off all the time if you were unintelligent in a world of geniuses, because ignorance is bliss. It truly is. So you would go through and maybe be like, why are all these jerks picking on me, calling me stupid and stuff? But other than that, you would enjoy just about everything you do all the time because you're too stupid to not enjoy it, right? But if you're a genius in a world of unintelligent people, let me tell you, I've been in a room of dumb people, and it is mentally exhausting, and it makes you reevaluate why people say like the education system is crap. Well, it is crap, and it breeds people that do not make the world a better place. So in this context, I would rather be a dumbass and just be happy. And all the smart people disagree with me. Not that you're dumb if you disagree with me, but just in this context, I think maybe people should have might not have thought quite as deeply into this. Let's do one more, and then I think we'll call it a day. Let's see, if you could, would you rather end world hunger or find a cure for cancer? This is a deep one. This is actually really deep. I already know my answer straight off the bat. A lot of people, and this is where things get a little dicey depending on where you fall, but a lot of people do as much as they can for people all around the world, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Honest to God, that's a great thing to do and to feel not only the desire but like the responsibility to do your best to take care of people that you don't even know, just because they have a bad situation or they need help. That's really cool if you're someone that does that. And also, and I'm speaking mostly on the world hunger side of it, because that benefits the world as a whole, whereas cancer, curing cancer, benefits the people who have cancer and the people who love those people who have cancer. And the reason I say that this is kind of a split choice here for me is because I'm more concerned about my family's health and my loved ones' health than I am about people on the other side of the world, people that I've never met. Yeah, so I've had a couple people in my family pass away from cancer in 2012, and that was a really hard time for me. So yeah, cancer and finding a cure hits a lot more closer to home for me than world hunger. Even though I know how drastic world hunger is and how big of an issue it is. So yeah, that got really deep. I'm gonna go with find a cure for cancer. Let me know if you guys choose end world hunger, and actually I'd like to know why you choose either one. Would be really cool to find out. So yeah, so I'm gonna choose find a cure for cancer, and I'm a little worried about seeing the percentages, because this is kind of telling of a person's opinion, and the percentages is telling of a group on either side and what they think. But let's go ahead and find out. Wow, okay, that's actually pretty surprising. So most people would find a cure for cancer. Let me just change this because it's dark. Okay. So yeah, that's gonna do it for video 100 for the channel. I'm so excited to have actually gotten this far. This is really cool. This is really cool, and I'm really excited for what's gonna come next, because I'm continuously attempting to do things that are gonna improve not only quality, like getting a new mic, which I've done, this past Christmas actually. I got the Blue Yeti, which I feel greatly, at least in my mind, increased the quality of the audio, of the commentary audio, that is. I know you can't tell it now because I removed all my furniture. That's why all this looks like complete mess back there, is because I moved in not long ago, but I'm not settled in yet, so there's crap everywhere. And I have this crappy broken lamp. The lampshade is broken right there, so I'm gonna be trashing that at some point. I need to get it replaced. But yeah, so this is not how things are gonna stay back there. So yeah, forgive me for that. But also because I removed all that furniture, and because there's just no soundproofing whatsoever, I've got a lot of work to do to get my audio quality back up to where it should be. So yeah, so there's that, and I want to be able to do more creative things that are not just videos. And now I've thrown a new variable into the mix, which is the cam, so hopefully I'll get better at using that or get more comfortable with that, because if I seem awkward, it's because I've never done this before, so cut me a break, please. But it's really cool, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm hoping that it will just spur things forward even more and continue to grow and develop and get better and stuff like that. So anyways, so that's going to do it for Would You Rather, and that's going to do it for our 100th episode spectacular. Spirit fingers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more, if you want to follow along. Thank you very much. I'll leave a link in the description for this. It's a website essentially. It's an online, an IO, thing that you can just go to on your browser, and you can play Would You Rather yourself. And that will be that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.